Accent Cup podcast, a podcast that unites checkered flags and offside flags. Joining me today is Neil. It's just the two of us, and we are doing a quick fire roundup of Premier League Game Week 17 before the festive season resumes. So, there is only one match to talk about. I mean, only one. But just a quick recap of what happened, and we'll just give our brief summary and then we'll talk about the match of the day. So Aston Villa Manchester City lose to Aston Villa again 2-1.
Who scored for City?
Foden in the 93rd minute,
Uh-huh.
like extra time.
He was too early.
Yeah.
Damn. Brentford lost to Nottingham, another big. They were the most informed home team, right?
Yeah. And I think they're on home form. They're like top of the league.
Not anymore. I think so.
No, I mean, if Liverpool is second, then I don't know if Liverpool would be second now, because we have one loss and one draw. So
I think so. They've won all of theirs prior to this. You can just see.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's Liverpool top now.
Brentford directly.
Brentford can't be 22nd. No, they have 22 points. Yeah, see, so Liverpool would be second, right?
Why is Brentford all the way down
Why
there?
is it not sorted on points? Okay, I mean, it's okay. Okay, yeah. So Brentford is
Away
20.
Chelsea is top, but together
We are tied, and we have a game in hand, away game in hand. So
against Everton, who played in the storm.
yeah, Newcastle Ipswich Town was 4-0, which is not surprising to anyone. West Ham United and Brighton was a 1-1 draw. West Ham seemed to have found
something, if not form, but they are not losing now. After
Is
the
it
Arsenal.
because of their teammate getting into a crazy accident?
Maybe.
That was the first game that they won against, I think, who was it? Fulham or something? I don't remember. But Arsenal Crystal Palace.
5-1 to Arsenal.
5-1 to Arsenal. Who scored their goals?
Gabriel Jesus.
So Jesus scored 2 goals. Then it
He
was
scored 5 goals in 2 games. And in the last 45 games, he has scored 5 goals.
yeah. So he's finally remembered that he's a striker.
Maybe it's just the Christmas thing. Jesus is coming.
Yeah, but we have to talk about this. Saka is injured.
Yep.
Out till February.
February, most probably.
So
8 weeks.
Do you think what happens to their 2 fixtures of Champions League and then the Newcastle fixture in League Cup?
Maybe they'll draw one of their Champions League fixtures and Newcastle.
I think they're for sure losing to Girona. They're playing Girona away, which is where we played them, and they were like such a good team that day.
Yep, that day, but that's what every day is not the same.
But like you can still find one day of that.
But like teams are motivated to play against Liverpool and win because they are former European champions.
They will be motivated to make it into top 16 of the Champions
They're
League.
already there, no?
They're not there. They're on the cusp of that table. Like they need to make sure that they win or get as many points as they can, which is going to be 6 of the 2 fixtures left. But I don't think Arsenal is going to find it easy against Girona. They might be able to scrape a win, but okay. Then Sunday was Everton Chelsea. Any thoughts?
We have to be more clinical if we are going to mount any challenge. I'm not seeing it in the challenge, but
You are in the challenge. If you're talking about mounting challenge.
yeah, so if we are, because it starts after 25
Well,
games.
you can talk about mounting a challenge only when you are in the vicinity of that challenge. So
Yeah, the vicinity. That's what I'm saying. We lost the
isn't
vicinity
that
again.
fine? No, you didn't.
7 points
It's only
behind.
7 points.
And that game is just that Nicholas Jackson missed 2 really good chances, and second half Everton had the better chances. But Robert Sanchez and Tosin played really well. kudos to them. Otherwise, we would have lost. That's the difference. Last year, we would have lost this game. This year,
You would have lost this game this year also unless Robert Sanchez decided to channel 2% of Peter Cech.
that's the difference, na. And so Maresca, we're not losing games. We've lost just 2 games against City in the first game. Not really blaming him. His first game,
Yeah, that
competitive
match
game in
is like your
charge.
Nottingham Forest blip match for us.
And Liverpool
Yes,
we
like
lost, where we didn't deserve to lose. At least we deserved to
Deserved
get
a point
point
at
at least. So I'm okay. Like as long as we're not losing, I'm okay. And as long as we're getting top 4, I'm happy.
Okay. Fulham and Southampton.
Thank God we didn't like even switch it on. Fulham, after having such a good performance against Liverpool, decides to.
I think they used everything up against us.
Yep.
Because, like Southampton at their home, and they couldn't even get a goal. Like I haven't
Southampton
seen this
have conceded the most amount of goals, other than Tottenham. Yeah.
They had 15 total shots, 5 on target.
Still couldn't make it work.
But I mean, if you only have 5 shots on target, making 5 saves is not a big deal over the course of 90 minutes for a goalkeeper.
Yep. Let us laugh at Manchester United a bit.
I mean, Leicester City and Wolves. So Wolves
Are on the comeback scene right now. New manager bounce.
Bournemouth. I feel like this season, there are some teams that are like literally making
Let
it
us
so
name the
delicious.
underdogs.
No. That are making this title fight. Like you'll see, like Everton, okay? Arsenal and you both drew against Everton. Then there is Bournemouth. Arsenal lost to Bournemouth. And then
City lost to Bournemouth.
City lost to Bournemouth. And now Manchester United lost to Bournemouth. Then I would say
Nottingham Forest.
Only we lost to Nottingham Forest. Nobody else lost to Nottingham Forest. What else? I guess it remains to be seen with Fulham, I would say, because Arsenal drew with Fulham. We drew with Fulham. It remains to be seen in next game week whether you draw to Fulham as well. Because if I'm being 100% honest, like City is not in the title race anymore. I don't think, even if City go on a run, I think the deficit is way too much for them to cover. So yeah, it's getting spicy. So
what is the deficit for City to cover?
For City to cover is 27, and so 12 plus we have a game in hand, so 15 points.
15 points is too much.
They're not covering 15 points. So let's take a moment to laugh at Manchester United and then we'll talk about the 9-goal thriller between Spurs and Liverpool.
Yep, let's get to that. Man U. But yeah. Ooh, what a match. What a match indeed. I mean, even though it was 6-3, there was only one point of time where it felt close when James Maddison scored that first goal and it was 2-1. It's one glimmer of hope they had.
But for 4 minutes, right?
Yeah,
because
that's
we scored.
Exactly.
We went to the halftime 3-1. So.
Yep. So that was only for 4 minutes. Some glimmer of hope that they'll be able to equalize.
I think it was when it became 5-2 and then 5-3, and then immediately when it went to 5-3, we scored another one. So I think we just switched off after we went 5-1 up. We were like, of course they're not going to come back, but they did try to come back, and then we were like, we gotta put an end to this shit.
And don't you think so? Both the goals that they scored, like second half goals, they were preventable.
Yeah, I mean, we stopped defending because we assumed that at 5-1 nobody like they thought that they were playing the other North London team, because if Arsenal were 5-1 down, there would be no attack coming from them. They would park the bus and they would be like, let's not concede any more goals. So I think that's what the confusion was. I think for 10-15 minutes, that's what Arne Slot also said in his press conference, that for 10-15 minutes we just switched off defensively. And so yeah, We can't afford to do that. It was lucky that we had that lead.
Hmm.
But Spurs have only been defeated in Premier League. If they have lost a match, they've only lost it at a 1-goal deficit. So, good statement to go to their home and beat them by 3 goals.
Yep. They are the top scorers, no? In the league.
Yeah. And also, but I would just say honorary mention, the only Spurs players to get honorary mentions of their performances, Kulusevski.
Yep.
And then, not for this match, but Son scoring that corner in the Carabao Cup final, quarter-final match. Oh, chef's kiss. Salah broke 3 more records.
Which are the 3?
First player in Premier League history to reach 10 plus goals and assists before Christmas. All-time goal scorer for Liverpool is now crossed Bobby Lidl, I don't know, somebody's tally, and he is now 4th. And what was another record? Oh, I think he's equalized Beckham's assist numbers. It's not a record. I don't know. There was one more record.
Beckham is not in top 5 or something.
No, he's in top 10 assist wise, but
yeah, that's right. He's not in top 5, but.
So, Salah doing Salah things. So yeah, all-time assists he's now equaled Beckham's numbers, and yeah, great performance by Salah. I think he is.
Yep, amazing performance. And the thing is,
he's already equaled Vinicius Junior's potential Ballon d'Or goal tally. He's already done that, and we're not even done with 2024 yet.
Yep.
Like whatever Vinicius Junior scored from 2023 till 2024, Salah's already done it in less than 6 months.
Yeah, that is amazing. Like Vinicius's whole tally for the last season, no?
Yeah.
For this, the only thing that is yet to come is both the titles. You're in strong position to get them both.
Yeah.
That see if Salah wins both Champions League and the Premier League, there is no denying him any trophy there is. Individually.
Well, no, but I think even if he just win one of the two, you can't deny him that, because if Rodri can win with them just winning.
No, Rodri won the Euros, no?
But there's no international tournament right now. There's no international cup that is happening.
Yeah,
so you can't be like, oh, but Rodri had a trophy with Spain, but there's no international tournament happening. So, if anything, Egypt has qualified for AFCON, so that's again something in favor of Egypt.
When international tournaments happen, they play a part in the individual
exactly
awards. When it's not there, Champions League plays a part historically.
So then, does it mean if if Salah only wins the Champions League and we don't win the Premier League?
He might as well win it.
He might as well win it.
He has more chances of winning the Ballon d'Or if he wins the Champions League and not the Premier League.
Okay, so but if he wins Premier League, League Cup and FA Cup, but not the Champions League, then
chances are less.
This is what I don't understand. The Champions League, it's just one trophy.
But it isn't the most sought after. You can see historically 25 years, most of the time the Ballon d'Or winners are the Champions League winners.
I'll never understand Ballon d'Or. It is the stupidest thing. I find it hard to believe that Messi won every single time Barcelona won the Champions League. Every time that Messi won the Ballon d'Or, Barcelona did not win the Champions League.
No, of course not. I'm saying most of the time.
Yeah, so just say what it is. It is racism in football. Yeah, it is. See, I'm not going to sit here and say that Salah is Messi or Messi level or anything, because Messi is great. I understand that. I find it hard to believe that every single time that Messi got the Ballon d'Or, it was like the best performance of his like he was just like performing his previous records every single time. Messi has only
He
scored
was.
91 goals once.
91
Yeah,
ones, but
91 once, but it's not like the next time he won the Ballon d'Or he scored 92, because then that would have been the record.
yeah, no, but he has scored his assists and goals were like above 60, which normally people don't reach. That's the thing.
Okay, so Salah is already at 33 or 35 in all competitions. So
GA, na, not only goals.
you just said goals and assists
No,
was
no,
60.
goals was 60, assists were more like 80. He was in the parlance of 70, 80 GAs.
But that is what I'm saying. By Messi standards, if he scored 91 goals in just one season, he's underperformed. Just football community in general will not give Salah the recognition he deserves, and that's okay. As long as his Liverpool fans are here to support him, that's fine. So, yeah. Good day for the Reds. Top of the league
Yep.
on Christmas. Top of the Champions League. Top
But do
of
you
the Premier
think
League.
even Liverpool fans are not giving Salah the flowers he deserves?
Well, I mean, there are racist pricks everywhere.
But most of them.
Hmm?
Most of them.
Again,
For
at
me,
the
I'll
end
say
of
for
the-
me,
Who?
Gerrard is slightly higher than Salah till
He's
now.
not.
For me, I'm just
He's
saying my
not.
opinion.
He's not.
I'm saying my opinion. But for Liverpool fans, Gerrard is like untouchable. Salah, even if he wins Ballon d'Or, even if he wins Champions League, he can never touch Gerrard.
No, but then I would like to ask these.
And these are the most. I mean, I don't know how much I've communicated with Liverpool fans, the Scousers, but most of them feel this way.
The Scousers that I have seen and interacted with on the internet, who seem level-headed to me, they all give Salah their flowers.
Yeah, everybody
Like, I
does,
mean,
but it's not like. But when
it's-
it comes to like Gerrard, they like.
No, like
Do you
I
think it's
mean,
just because he's a Scouser, he'll always be? One of them?
maybe it's not just that Steven Gerrard is a Scouser. I think it's also because Mohamed Salah is an Arab. Like, you cannot, right? There is no reason.
So one
why
of the
he's not-
arguments what I have heard is Gerrard did what he did with a very mediocre team. He carried the team on his shoulders, but Salah has Trent, Van Dijk, and he had
I mean, sure, but like in Premier
world-class
League.
players basically.
Okay, but in Premier League history, how many times has a team without world-class players won the league?
Exactly, Gerrard.
It's only Leicester.
But Leicester
And then
had
Leicester
world-class
still had like
players.
Vardy and Kante and Mahrez.
They were world-class that season.
Exactly my point. So like I mean, sure, the Istanbul miracle and this, that, blah blah blah. I'm not saying Gerrard is a bad player, but like, just because Salah is doing it in a good team does not mean. So if I say that Gerrard is not better than Salah, that does not mean Gerrard is shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that Stevie Gerrard, he did what he did and good. Okay, props to him for doing what he did and like having that, whatever. My point is that, and again, this is the problem with Liverpool fans and just football fans in general. You change the goalpost so much whenever two players have to be compared. So, like, I don't even know. Is it about trophies? If so, then he has more trophies than Gerrard. Is it about stats? He still has more stats than Gerrard. If it is about emotion, then of course nothing can change that, because you will never get that emotional attachment as you did when you first fell in love with football, when you first started supporting a team, that and when you first saw them. So like, let's say for example, Chelsea, okay? The first time you saw Chelsea win the league, was it 2004? It was your first League Cup win in like 50 years or something. So the team of that time, I mean, sure, you will have Eden Hazard as your favorite. Now you have Cole Palmer as your favorite. But if I were to ask you, Frank Lampard or Eden Hazard?
Yeah, I'll choose Lampard, of course.
It's nostalgia.
No.
I mean, of course, Lampard again. Like Lampard has the cred and everything. Like, I don't want to use an Arsenal example, but like, but like, but like, if Arsenal fans today start saying Saka is better than TT, that's stupid.
No, but what about those people who have been watching for more than 40 years? They've seen the 80s, seen the 90s, seen the...
But again, that is always going to be the case. Like, you cannot just compare everything to what was. Like, that is again the biggest problem. What is the biggest problem with Manchester United? That is what it is. They just think that the only way to be successful is the Sir Alex Ferguson way. And that Sir Alex's success and the way he conducted the team and the kind of players he had, that is the only way to get success.
No, but they have not done that way at all.
They have not done that way, but like, it's this kind of thing of like, we are behind the players. The players are never at fault, not backing the manager, because for them it's only Sir Alex Ferguson who can get them that success. And then every manager since Sir Alex Ferguson, because they are not Sir Alex Ferguson, they've not backed them up. Because with United fans it's like, over, but well, we had that 13 years of dominance out of the 20 years that Sir Alex was with them. So like, that is what it cannot happen. Like, I don't think Sir Alex Ferguson was successful with Manchester United the moment he came to Manchester United. I think he had a first rough couple of years. I think what I heard was he was very close to losing his job, but then one game turned it around, and then so like, my point is that as long as you keep comparing it to what happened in the 80s, the 90s, the game has changed, the rules have changed, technology has changed, playing styles have changed. Previously there used to be individual brilliance, individual talent, individuals shining, working together, this, that, coming together for one purpose. Now it's more system play for certain managers. So like, a lot of things has changed. The name of the fucking competition has changed. People need to get on with the time. Like, decide. It's the same in every sport. Like it's the same with Formula 1 also. Senna or Schumacher or Lewis. Well, they all did it in different eras. The rules were different, the cars were different, the competition was different.
F1 we can't compare football.
No, but this thing of, again, like, there are always going to be people who are going to come newly into the sport. Like, even you, whenever you started watching Premier League started 1 year before you were actually born.
Yeah.
So you're not always going to know everything that has happened, no matter how much you try. And even when you can make an effort to know all of those things, there are still going to be people, oh, but you're only talking about Premier League, we're talking about when it was called the League Cup. And then there is like this history going back, when was this competition actually started? If you look at the history of it, it's 1800s or something. It's not possible for you to know everything. And so like, I don't see the point of like, but it was like this in the 70s. Well, yeah, women also did not have rights in the 70s. You cannot say that it was better just because 70s was something different. And no, it just doesn't. Just get on with the time, man. The game has changed. The players that got you to the club, that you rallied behind, that got you success, is that it's okay. I get it. It has changed. It will change. That is the only constant in this entire world. Like, change is the only constant. It is going to keep on happening. So comparing Salah and Gerrard is not blasphemy in my opinion. I think whether it is about stats, whether it is about as long as it is about objective things, I think Salah is better than Gerrard. But
no,
if you're thinking,
you can't compare, because they're two different roles, midfielder, and he did more for the team than Salah ever did. Of course, he ran more, he tackled more, he rallied the troops more.
So then maybe you compare what, a Scouser to a Scouser. So you compare Trent and Stevie G. What do you do? So again, like, You are the one who posed the question to me. I did not even say about anything about Gerrard or Salah. You were the one who posed it. But again, as long as these things,
I'm just asking about Liverpool fans.
But as long as things are going to be arbitrary and subjective, it is never going to. Nothing is going to trump nostalgia. You cannot trump nostalgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So you basically you have been a Liverpool fan since 2020, right?
Yeah. For me, it's Salah. Of course, for me, it's Salah. It's when I decided. And I understand everybody who's done crazy things for us. Good on them. It does not take away their achievements. But for me, it is Salah. To me, why I fell in love with the club was Klopp. So do I stop supporting them because the manager is gone? Do I stop watching football because it's not Klopp anymore and it's Arne Slot? No, I'm not coming to the blue side. I am.
You like the color blue?
No, I don't. I love my red.
You
so
like the color blue.
So as I mean, it's okay. It's okay. There are different reasons for why we fall in love with the club. Some people can be objective about it. Some people just cannot be, and that's okay. All sports is emotion, and football will always be emotion. If it wasn't emotion, we wouldn't be even talking about it and have a podcast about it and have stupid discussions and arguments and little tiffs about it, because that is what it is at the end of the day.
Yep.
Sports is emotion. So yeah, Salah for me is better than Stevie G. And it is also again the same thing that you said about TT. I don't care what TT did, his eye test and everything. They can go fuck themselves. Like I don't. TT is a nice player, a nice person. I'm sure he did great things, but he didn't do it for my club. Salah did. So Salah is better.
You can have a favorite player, of course, from your club, but then
no.
Somebody is objectively better.
He's not objectively better. The only thing he's better at is eye test.
But you have not seen him play.
It doesn't matter.
How can it not matter when you have not seen someone play? How can you compare the two?
It's a striker versus midfielder, you just said. But it's okay. It's okay. We can't keep.
Yeah.
We cannot have this.
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
Oh yeah! Wow! Look at you using my line on me. Yeah. Great. Okay, so I hope you all have a very good festive season time if you celebrate. Please don't get into stupid sports argument with your siblings, families, spouses, whatever. And we will see you after game week 18, match day 18.
Yep.
Is there a good match day 18, for which we can make predictions? Is nothing special. I think the only good thing is Chelsea Fulham that I am interested in watching. But yeah, until match week 18. Bye.
Bye.
If you've reached till here, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to always know when we post new content, and let us know your thoughts in the comments.